Now, the Scots celebrate with St Andrew, the Welsh have St David's Day, and perhaps most famously, the Irish celebrate St Patrick's Day. So, what happened to England's chance for flag waving and back-patting? The Mayor says St George's Day has been ignored for far too long, and he wants Londoners to play their part in reclaiming England's opportunity for national celebration. And we probably do it in Trafalgar Square, which is where Victoria Hollands is now, and it feels like the attitude to St George's Day is changing a bit, doesn't it, Victoria?
I think that's probably fair to say, Mike, actually. I mean, the connotations were negative as far as the flag was concerned rather than the day itself. And those connotations do seem to be changing since the flag was adopted for big sporting events, particularly, it's first believed, Euro 96, when we first really started to see the flag itself. Now, it's so accepted now and everywhere that just a couple of minutes walk away from here, I could get these very easily, a mug and a flag for the back of your car. So the Mayor says it's time to celebrate. It was the sights and sounds of London being promoted by the Mayor this morning in a new drive to get more visitors to the capital.
Hey, we're at the top. Look, this is it, folks. We are actually at the top.
But he also wants Londoners themselves to be able to celebrate being English on St George's Day. Time, Boris Johnson says, to get away from its nationalistic, sometimes negative associations.
I think it's about time that everybody in England and everybody who loves London felt able to reclaim the flag of St George from the far right. And if we can do a little bit to help that, then that's all to the good.
Small celebrations have taken place in the past, but the Mayor wants a wider programme of free events. But he may face a challenge to reclaim all things St George. Far-right protests and BNP campaigning have often adopted the flag. Bermondsey, though, wants a base for National Front marches. Today welcomed the idea of a St George's Day for all.
I think we should always celebrate St George's Day because it's one of the few English things we celebrate.
Have you felt left out in the past?
Sort of, yeah, because we've never celebrated St George's Day, and why not?
Well, anything that kind of celebrates culture and where you're from is good, is a positive thing.
London-wide St Patrick's Day celebrations had funding from the last Mayor, whereas St George's didn't. Boris Johnson's believed to be giving a similar budget to both. Now national celebrations are more widespread.
The flag of St George has been hijacked and that has been a worry. But since it's been used a lot more for sporting events, I think more and more people are associating it not with the far right, but perhaps with England and England's football team, cricket team, rugby team, what have you.
So the question is, how do you celebrate Englishness these days? Is it with a cup of tea? Maybe it's fish and chips, or maybe it's cucumber sandwiches.
Loads of alcohol, loads of fun.
We should all get in the pubs and liven them up.
Good old British drink, I suppose.
So that's unanimous. The Mayor's plans, though, are a little more cultural. So what are those cultural events? Well, they begin on the 19th of April with a celebration at the Globe Theatre on the South Bank, Shakespeare's Theatre, of course. Then the main event on the 23rd, there will be a flag hanging outside City Hall, just like this one, for the very first time. And then the big party here in Trafalgar Square will be taking place on the main Saturday after the day itself. That's the 25th. There'll be free bands, free events and a free party. If you can't attend that, you just have to work out where you're going to wave your own little flag. Back to you.
Thank you, Victoria. And we'd like to know what you think of this idea. Should we be doing more to celebrate St George's Day? And if so, what? It seems to be head to the pub, but is the general consensus at the moment. Email us and we'll report back later in the programme. And still